A former North Dakota Democratic state legislator announced she is running for the U.S. House. Pam Gullison made her announcement official today in her hometown of Rutland, North Dakota. Gullison, the first declared Democratic candidate for any office next year. She served in the North Dakota House for 16 years. The Federal Emergency Management Agency extended the deadline to November 21st for North Dakota flood victims to register for federal disaster assistance. FEMA officer Deanne Criswell says flooding was ongoing for nearly 6 months, and some people are just learning the true extent of their flood damage. The governor says that FEMA will also continue to operate a disaster recovery center in Minot. If you're a French fry fiend, Grand Forks is the place to be. The world's largest French fry feed is being held today in University Park in accordance with Potato Bowl Week in Grand Forks. The week celebrates the potato industry in the Red River Valley. The J.R. Simplot Company has a French fry plant in Grand Forks, and they supply the fries for the annual feed. The record for most fries served was set in 2008 with 4,890 pounds. In a somewhat controversial story, a Georgia man was executed by lethal injection last night. Troy Davis was put to death by lethal injection. Although his life was prolonged 4 hours while the Supreme Court reviewed, but finally declined to act on a petition from his lawyers to stop the execution. Davis was convicted 22 years ago of the shooting of Savannah, Georgia police officer Mark McPhail. McPhail was helping a homeless man who had been assaulted by a group of people, including Davis, when he was shot in the head and the heart. According to reporters who witnessed his death, Davis was defiant until his last minutes, insisting he had done nothing wrong. Global stock markets toppled Thursday as investor doubt about the outlook for the United States and European economies was fueled by weak data for the Eurozone and a grim assessment for the Federal Reserve. Stocks fell in Asia, Europe, and on Wall Street, where equities were down more than 3%. Bond prices soared, pushing the United States benchmark to new lows, and commodities like oil and precious metals recoiled. Alongside the falling markets of Europe and Asia, the United States market raced lower as it opened. Analysts said the fall in the Euro area index reflected a combination of slowing global growth, significant belt tightening in the Euro area, and growing concern about the escalating self-governing debt crisis. The week is finally starting to heat up, and Jessica Gulseth can tell us more about that. Jessica?
Today was a fairly nice day. We reached nearly 61 degrees. Tonight will cool off, though. It will be mostly clear, but the low will be around 39. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high of 73 degrees and only a low near 47 degrees. Saturday will be nice as well. The sun will shine and we will see a high in the mid-70s. Saturday night will be mostly clear with a low around 49 degrees. Sunday, sunny again with a high in the upper 70s and a low around 49 degrees. Next week we'll see a 70s trend, so break out your disco dancing shoes. Monday will start us off with a high near 73 degrees with a low around 50. And Tuesday will follow suit, as we will again see temps in the upper 70s. So it looks like we can hang the jackets for this week, and that's your weather, Jamestown. Now back to you, Courtney.
Thanks, Jessica. Although the Jimmy volleyball team has been experiencing some technical difficulties, they still collect 2/3 of the Dakota Athletic Conference weekly awards. Heather Brown piled up 35 kills, 4 digs, 1 solo block, and 11 block assists to earn Hitter of the Week honors. Katie Lee awarded Libero of the Week for the 2nd consecutive time. Lee totaled 57 digs and 4 aces. Due to the technical difficulties, the Jimmies lost to Valley City State last night. Although they did rally to win the 4th set to send the match into a 5th, the Vikings were just too much for them to handle. The Jimmies, who are now 10-7 on the year and 1-1 in the conference, will have a week off before returning to the court on Wednesday, September 28th, as hosts against Dickinson State. The men's and women's cross-country teams have been training hard this week as they get ready to run at the Roy Griak Invitational at the campus of the University of Minnesota on Saturday. The men's and women's soccer teams are traveling to Grand Forks to take on Providence College. The men play at 3 and the women play at 2. And the boys of the Gridiron are hoping to improve their 1-2 record with a win against Maple State on Saturday. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. Thank you for joining me tonight, Jamestown. I'm Courtney Oliver. Be sure to tune in tomorrow when we'll once again connect the campus with the community. Good night, Jamestown.